Hey y'all, I got a lot of stuff going on in the kitchen today. I went to the store and they had hatch peppers on sale for 99 cents a pound. And I was going to get some, but then when I got around to the little cart that has the marked down stuff on it, they had bags of hatch peppers for 99 cents, and there was 2 and 3 pounds of peppers per bag. So I got 7 or 8 of them, and I'm going to just cut these in little circles, and I'm going to put them on the freeze dryer. Y'all know how to cut stuff in little circles, but I'll bring you over here and let you watch a little bit, and then you can watch us load in the freeze dryer, and I'll show you the finished product. I'm planning on powdering these just to use as a rub or a seasoning and stuff. That's my plans right now. I know they're hot. Some of them are hot. I can already smell them, and I've got my gloves ready. I need some goggles. Okay, I'm just going to take the ends off and cut them in wedges. And I know that in all the handling, some of the seed are going to come out, and that's fine with me. Just going to cut the little fellers up, and freeze dry them, and then I'll powder them. It's a lot easier to powder them, to me, freeze dried than dehydrated. And I do have Excalibur dehydrators that I can use, but ooh, don't you know, my eyes would burn if I had that going out in the sunroom with all these peppers in it. I think I'd rather freeze dry them. Some of these are mild. I can hardly, feel the effects of peppers, and then I'll get one that's hot. I'm just going to keep cutting them, and then I'll bring y'all back in a minute when I'm loading the trays and getting ready to put it on the freeze dryer. Okay, I'm loading the trays. I've got this one almost loaded, and this is the 5th one. So I'm going to have more than 5 trays. I don't know if I'll go ahead and put them on the dehydrator or if I'll just freeze what's left until I do another freeze dryer. Okay, we've got the trays, fixing to slide them on up in the freeze dryer. See, I've got them all cut in little circles. And I don't know how long it's going to take, but we'll turn it on and let it do its thing and bring you back when it's finished. Good morning, y'all. Day before yesterday, we put these on to freeze dry, and I've got about 10 minutes left on the freeze dryer. And I'll be going out there and bringing the trays in, and I will show y'all what they look like. But right now I just got to get them out of the freeze dryer and get them vacuum sealed with the Backmaster to where they'll stay dry until I get ready to pack. Here's my last minute prep before it goes off. I've got my oxygen absorbers out and my 3 half-gallon jars to put everything in. That's about the last of our tomato crop. I've got the Backmaster set and ready to lay the jars in here and seal them. And I've got 7 minutes until the timer goes off. Countdown. Okay, the freeze dryer has stopped, and I've opened the valve where it'll release. See, did you see the door open? It releases its pressure. This is its little insulator. Okay, I'm going to show y'all. They're dry. Hear that? So I'm going to get these trays inside and see the ice. Get the trays inside and get it in jars. One at a time. Okay, I set it for it'll just defrost naturally. Okay, I'm just going to take my peppers and put them in my half-gallon jars. When I freeze dry stuff, we store it in these half-gallon jars, vacuum sealed. And because I'm not sure just when I'm going to do the grinding, I'm going to go ahead and put some oxygen absorbers in. And the seeds that are falling out of these, see, I can push that down because I'm going to powder it anyway. The seeds that are falling out, I'm just leaving them. I don't want that heat. So this is this process. I'll get the rest of the trays into jars, and then I'll show y'all when I start vacuum sealing. Okay, this one is ready to seal, and you just put this ring just holds that in place. And I'm going to show y'all if I can. I just lay my jar in the vacuum sealer. Okay. And it's going to seal it for me, and it'll keep indefinitely. As long as that seal stays on there, the food inside is good. They're saying if you keep your seal and it didn't come loose, 25 years is a short span for food that's vacuum sealed like this. I do prefer the jars. I do prefer the jars over the Mylar bags, but that's just my preference. Okay, here we go. One done. When I get through and put one in my last jar, I go ahead and vacuum my oxygen absorbers just to protect them. So I'm filling the last jar over here. Okay, here's my jars of peppers all done. I like having a few of the orange ones in there. That makes it pretty. They're sealed very tightly. And I'm ready to put them on the shelf till I get ready to powder them. Thank y'all so much for coming along for the ride. Y'all know y'all been here 2 or 3 days. I've tried to keep the house good and cool where you'd be comfortable, and I cooked a good meal yesterday, so I guess everybody's happy. I got 3 half gallons, and I mashed them down in there because I didn't care if I broke them because they're going to be powdered anyway. And this is fresh hatch peppers. If somebody's just skimming through the video, that I purchased in the markdown section at Kroger. They had the hatch on sale for 99 cents a pound, but they always have a little basket over there where they bagged up stuff, and it'll have maybe one in it that isn't good and the rest of it's good, and the whole little bag's 99 cents. So I just chose to get some of those, and I threw away 3 peppers out of 8 bags and washed them and cut them up and put them on the freeze dryer, and now I have some delicious seasoning. Nothing tastes as good as hatch peppers. April called me, and Richard had gotten some Texas tamales, the hatch. She said, "Oh, Mother, you can't get enough of them. I wish they would buy hatch peppers where they could make them year-round. They just taste different." And they are different. I don't know what it is about the ground where they're grown in New Mexico, but let me tell you, if you get a chance to get some hatch peppers, you need to get you some and try them. Year before last, I bought 25 pounds 2 different times of roasted ones and processed them in the, they sure make stuff taste good. So anyway, I hope y'all are having a great day, and I hope you've enjoyed the video. I know it won't be of interest to everybody, but the freeze dryer is a fun thing to have, and it is a great way to preserve your food because you're not depending on electricity, and it'll be good for years to come. The good Lord bless and keep y'all. Try to stay safe. Listen to the news, folks. We're in some terrible times in our world. In our United States of America, there are rules and regulations coming down the tube that I didn't think would happen in my lifetime. Biblical prophecy is being fulfilled, and if you're not aware of what I'm talking about, just read the news of what's happening, and it's just totally not natural. It's not what we're used to, and the thing about it is, I don't think we'll ever see our old normal again. I think we're going to have to adjust to what's coming, and I think it's going to get a whole lot worse. Y'all take care of yourself. Keep your eyes open. Don't stick your head in the sand and think it's going to go away and that'll change things. It won't. Make some preparations. Have you some essentials ahead in your cabinet, because any day we could be locked down And they're still limiting a lot of stuff. It's so weird to go to the store and it says limit of 1. You used to could have bought a pallet of it if you wanted to. So things are different. And that makes sense for us to do a little differently at home and try to, if you go and say you like ketchup, buy 1 extra bottle and put it in the cabinet. One at a time, you can get some extras, so if you're locked down or if things are turbulent, you won't have to get out and go to the store. The good Lord bless y'all, and I'll be back in a day or two with some more rambling and making something else in the kitchen.